trabalhava de vendedor.
Vendedor de quê? Ambulante?
Vendedor ambulante, vendedor de botijão de gás. Quando ele era jovem.
You know the day destroys the night, night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through to...
Axiom 1. The war machine is exterior to the state apparatus. Proposition 1. This exteriority is first attested to epic drama and games. Georges Deleuze, in his definitive analysis of Indo-European mythology, has shown that political sovereignty or domination has two heads, the magician king and the jurist priest. Rex and Flamen, Raj and Brahman, Romulus and Numa, Varuna and Mitra, the despot and the legislator, the binder and the organizer. Undoubtedly, these two poles stand in opposition term by term, as the obscure and the clear, the violent and the calm, the quick and the weighty, the fearsome and the regulated, the bond and the pacty, etc. But their opposition is only relative. They function as a pair, in alternation, as though they expressed the division of the one or constituted in themselves a sovereignty unit, at once antithetical and complementary, necessary to one another and consequently without hostility, lacking a mythology of conflict. Specification on any one level automatically calls forth a homologous specification on another. The two together exhaust the field of the function. They are the principal elements of a state apparatus that proceeds by 1-2 distributes binary distinctions and forms a milieu of interiority. It is a double articulation that makes the state apparatus into a stratum. It will be noted that war is not contained within this apparatus. Either the state has at its disposal a violence that is not channeled through war, either it uses police officers and jailers in place of warriors, has no arms and no need of them, operates by immediate magical captors, seizes and bans, prevents all combat. Or the state acquires an army, but in a way that presupposes a juridical integration of war and the organization of a military function. As for the war machine in itself, it seems to be irreducible to the state apparatus, to be outside its sovereignty and prior to its law. It comes from elsewhere. Indra, the warrior god, is in opposition to Varuna, no less than to Mitra. Wait a minute. be reduced to one or the other, then he can constitute a third of their kind. Rather, he is like a pure and immeasurable multiplicity, the pack and eruption of the ephemeral and the power of metamorphosis. He unties the bound just as he betrays the pact. He brings a furor to bear against sovereignty, celerity against gravity, secrecy against the public, power, puissance, against sovereignty, a machine against the apparatus. He bears witness to another kind of justice, one of incomprehensible cruelty at times, but at others of unequaled pity as well, because he unties bonds. He bears witness, above all, to other relations with women, with animals, because he sees all things in relations of becoming, rather than implementing binary distributions between states. A veritable becoming animal of the warrior, a becoming woman, which lies outside dualities of terms as well as correspondences between relations. In every respect, the war machine is of another species, another nature, another origin than the state apparatus. Let us take a limited example and compare the war machine and the state apparatus in the context of the theory of games. Next video. Gostou de ver a máquina de guerra bilíngue e ilustrada? E algumas linhas de fuga pipocando? Então curta, se inscreva aqui no canal, poste seus comentários aí. Não esqueça de curtir aqui no YouTube mesmo, que vai estar ajudando o nosso canal a crescer. Beijos.